No, our job is to relax.
Okay, man. Okay, man.
Okay, dear beautiful people, just I might wait just 1 or 2 minutes as I'm starting a live here in Tepoztlan. Tepoztlan is in the mountains just south of Mexico City, just about an hour south of Mexico City. Hey Ray. Ray's my good friend in Australia. I used to live not far from him. All right, a few more people coming, folks. We are in Tepoztlan, a great tourist city. Tepoztlan means place of the mountains. And as you will see here, there is magnificent, staggering mountains with pyramids everywhere, which I'll be doing some live feeds from some of the pyramids. This is my beautiful friend Matteo. Matteo is Italian from Prato, Toscana, Italy, and he's been here for 20 years. He is the typical specimen of individual who comes here enlightened. He came to my Spanish-speaking presentation in Mexico, took notes. He was top of the class student of Syncretism and is absolutely a beautiful Gemini soul. Go Geminis. So this is the beauty of Tepoztlan. We're just going to go for a walk in the main streets, and Matteo's going to do a running narration of some of the beautiful things that this town brings. Some 30,000 population, very, very high up in the mountains of Mexico, the Sierras, and there is so much culture here. I'm going to show the mountains in a minute. Everywhere there's mountains and they're glorious, and pyramids everywhere, which we will go and have a visit. So I'll leave it over to Matteo. You want to tell us about Tepoztlan?
Yes, Tepoztlan is a very small village. It's about 3,000 meters, and we've got a pyramid on the top, which from the Aztec culture. It's a very mystical and magical place. There are ceremonies. They are full of wizards. There's a place called Amatlan, which is a sort of dimensional portal, which it's very known here because it's the place of Quetzalcoatl, the legendary Quetzalcoatl. And,
so wait a minute, you heard that? Let's say that again. The legendary birthplace of Quetzalcoatl is only 20 minutes away from here.
No, it's like 10 minutes.
10 minutes. So, and what's the name of the place?
The place is Amatlan. Amatlan de Quetzalcoatl.
Take note, Amatlan, all is Atum, and Atlan is Atlantis.
Yes.
So Quetzalcoatl is from Atlantis, and we're going to Amatlan.
Yeah.
Amar means to love, so we love Atlantis.
I love Atlantis.
Amatlan.
Yes, up with Atlantis.
Thank you.
And so there's a door over there. It's like a sort of portal, and there's a lot of people going there doing ofrenda. They bring fruits and they go to meditate, they go to pray. It's a very amazing place. And I hope we can do a live from there, but I don't know about the signal over there.
Okay, so here's the problem. I'm with Telcel, which is a Mexican provider here, and the signal just keeps cutting out. So I might have to chop this up a bit, but we're going to turn the camera around and we're going to go for a walk in the streets of Tepoztlan. Tepoztlan means the place of the mountains. You will see, I'm going to point to some of the beautiful pyramids up in the hills where we will be going, and on Saturday I will be doing a Spanish language presentation here in Tepoztlan. And as we said, we are now, after this, we are going to go to Amatlan. Is a portal, once again, portal where the gods are climbing Jacob's ladder and descending and coming to this plain. So 30,000 is the population of Tepoztlan, and it is exotic, most beautiful town.
You can point up over there and you can see the pyramid on the top of the mountain.
Okay.
Something amazing.
Can you see that pyramid? Right there, there's a pyramid.
I'm gonna tell you the story of Tepoztlan. They say that it was in ancient a huge volcano, all this area.
So this was a huge volcano. We're on the top of a massive volcano here.
Underwater
And
volcano.
that pyramid is called what?
Es la pirámide del Tepozteco.
La Pirámide del Tepozteco. So it's called the
Yeah.
Tepozteco Pyramid. Please check it out on YouTube. Check out Tepoztlan and Tepozteco. And this is the pyramid that we will be going to see. I'm sorry about the shape. This is, folks. This mountain's probably, how tall is this mountain?
I don't know, man. Like 500,000 more or less. Hola, muchachos.
Hola. All right, so signal seems to be strong still. Thank you very much. Tell still recording. Yep, it's still going. What is this? Sierra de la Luna?
Cerro de la Luna.
Cerro de la Luna.
Yes, very big, great energy over there.
Okay.
Oh
my God. Oh my God. Okay, folks. Tartaria on steroids. In the mountains. Tartaria on steroids. Look at this church. How many thousands of years has this church been here? And they came and tell you that they came and built this for the poor Indians up in the mountains with horse and cart? Nah, ain't gonna swallow that, folks. All right, I'm not, because I'm intelligent. Yeah, unlike the upside down spinning types who are so stupid. Unfortunately, they think they're walking upside down on this rock. Like this mountain's upside down, right? Funny, very funny. Can't even be in the same room as an upside down spinner, folks. I cannot do it. They're too stupid. And yet you've got people out there who go out and look for partners that are upside down spinners and more. You know, they go down looking for the most stupid bums they can find. Piano piano, sì. Sì, sì. And it's so unfortunate, and this is where things like the truth of Tartaria get lost, because people don't want to consider the truth. They don't want to talk about the truth.
So if you see the shapes of these mountains, you can see there's something really strange. It seems that they've been underwater, because they say that this place was a volcano, but an underwater volcano in a huge lake. So all the ground here is volcanic stone. So you can put any plants you want here.
I'm going
and it's
to.
gonna grow.
Yeah. Gotcha. So you're saying it's black and rich and full of minerals, the soil here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everywhere.
All right. I hope people are catching your beautiful narration. What do we got here? Nieves artesanales. Nieve verde.
Gelato.
Yeah, nice. 30,000 is the population of Tepoztlan, and I'm telling you, it is the most exquisite. Look at this cobbled road. You think they came here to build these beautiful cobbled roads? Really? Really? They left Europe to come here and build this with their horse and carts? No, girlfriends, sweethearts, and all kinds of deluded people. If there are any out there, I'm hoping not in my, from my Facebook page. I'm sure everybody's quite intelligent, and there's no upside down spinners. I hope not, because it would offend me if they're even listening to me. I don't want them to even listen to my voice. Yeah, I just can't stand them. They're too stupid. So, beautiful plain earth that we live on. Horrible. Doesn't move. No Santa ball.
It doesn't move.
No Santa ball. Flat, plain, horizontal earth. Stationary. Doesn't move. No Santa ball. No upside down spinning bits. None at all. Never happened. Never will. Only for delusional upside down left hand pathers. And for some reason, people love those types. They make boyfriends and girlfriends out of them. Funny.
La pizza.
Yep. La pizza. La pizza italiana. So, plenty of examples of Tartaria here. I can see it everywhere. I mean, if you know what you're looking for. Look at this. Oh, man. And this, you said, is about 2,000 meters high, this?
We are, but the mountains, for sure, they are higher, like 3,000 more or less.
Look at this. Everywhere is just... This reminds me of Granada in Nicaragua. Really old town.
Yes.
Lots of examples of... All right, so how do you get the comments here? I don't see any more comments. No. Yes. No, we don't want my head.
Gracias.
Alrighty, so look at that mountain, man. That is just spectacular, and that we're going up to a pyramid up there, right on the top of that mountain. I mean, what was it called again? Tepoztlan. Tepoztlan.
La pirámide del Tepozteco.
La pirámide del Tepozteco.
En lenguaje náhuatl se dice Teocalli.
Teocalli. Oh, there you go.
Dios. Place of God.
The place of God, Teocalli. So Kali would be as in Calabria, or Kali, the goddess of California, or of the Indians. That's the goddess, and Teo means God. The place of the God,
yes,
Kali.
The great energy. They don't use the word God. It's not so common.
Yes.
They talk about a great spirit.
Most beautiful, intoxicating place you'll probably ever go to. I mean, wow. And the people are so beautiful. Lots of vegan restaurants up here. Lots of alternative people of this kind, of the open-minded seeker after a different way, off-the-grid individuals who love to live the real, true, sustainable way of living, and who love to put knowledge and awakenedness first before all other pursuits, fame, glory, honours, distinction, popularity, riches, houses, swimming pools, helicopters, musical careers, and all of that BS. It's all noise, it's all noise, it's all noise. And those who seek after those things, well, they are in their perishing ways. And that's unfortunate. The only way is to go within, and the quiet solitude of the individual who is seeking God within. The Christ is within, it is not without. And all of these pursuits of fame and popularity and all of that's just, basically just entertaining the monkeys of this world who care not
Pane e circo.
Yeah.
Pane e circo.
Pane e circo. Bread and circuses. Bread and circus. That's right. Pane e circo. Alright, so this is the most beautiful. And poor old Matteo, he's got a sore foot and he's doing this for me, man. He's doing so much for me. Look at this. How beautiful these little ornaments are. Casitas. Piramides. Little pyramids.
That's the way to go up.
Alright, so do we have to go any further or do you think we can turn around?
I think we can turn around.
Alright, we don't need to go
Yes,
much.
if we can then have another one live from the top of the pyramid, it would be great.
Alright, so what I'm going to do now then is, wow, how do we go back here? Nope. I'm pressing all kinds of buttons here. I'm no expert on doing lives here, folks, so please forgive me. I don't even know if it's on. I have no idea. It's saying it's live. So just how do I do this? Sapresti. Here it is. Okay. Alright, so that's it from Matteo and myself. So ain't nothing like a fiesta in Mexico. Yeah. Totally beautiful. Salsa! Yeah. Viva la salsa. Okay, guys, I think we've just about done with our what we wanted to share. I mean, there's probably more gems that we'll be sharing in the next couple of days. I'll be in Tepoztlan up until Sunday, then going back to Mexico City, and then I might go to Acapulco or Cancun, or I even might come back here because I haven't got any definite plans. But I might hang around in Mexico for a few more weeks, I think. It's pretty good. Pretty good, but I've never seen anything so beautiful and humble. Los Angeles is pretty much like this in the mountains, and it is beautiful, but it's not humble. It's very messenger audio. So let me see if we got any comments from people. Gee, I don't even know whether this is going. How embarrassing. Yeah, well, so I don't know how to see if there's people in the chat there or whether it's still...
I saw the chat before, but then it disappeared.
I know, it disappeared. Do you want to see my on my Facebook page if it's still going? Can you check it? Santos Bonacci, Facebook?
I don't know how to do it, man. Santos Bonacci.
Come here, I'll show you, man. Put Santos Bonacci.
Santos Bonacci.
Eccolo.
Eccolo.
Premi... Aspetta. No. Questo. That's the one. And check, go down and see if I'm still live.
Oh yeah, man.
We are?
Yeah,
okay.
still alive.
Alright, so we're still live. I'm surprised because the reception is not very good here. So let me turn this around so you're not looking at... But have a look at all of this exotic stuff. Man, oh man, the beauty of Mexico.
They celebrate that, and they have very big respect for ancestors, you know.
See, Kali in Greek means good.
Good.
Kalos. Kalos is good. So when they went to Calabria, the Greeks, they called the place Calabria, which means the good land of Abra. Cali, Calabria. So, and the same with California, it's the same as Calabria, you know. So, California, Calabria, those are the same. Yeah, Cali in Colombia. Colombia is the same word as well.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of coal and cal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's good to know etymology, folks. Once you know etymology, you know all things. Hola. And the people are so sweet. They are really, really sweet. I mean, I've in Mexico, not so much. Don't you think? In Mexico, it's a little bit more
It's a big city.
ruthless.
Yes. But here people are different.
Right. Okay, and here, of course, all the people, the indigenous people, knew that the Earth was a horizontal, stationary plane, you see, because the people were not stupid, as the Jesuits have been teaching for the last few hundred years, indoctrinating people to be dumb and teaching them that we live on a Santa ball. And all the people who believe that are, well, totally deluded. And so, you know, absolutely brainless, unthinking, retarded people who are bringing the consciousness of humanity down to their level of depravity, and woe unto the people who even hang around with them and keep them as boyfriends and girlfriends. I mean, it's just unthinkable to think that you could go from, you know, geocentrism to hanging out with upside down people. Wow. And yet it's happening around us, and it's staggering. You know, people choose damnation rather than illumination. It's so sad. But the greatest truth is the stationary plane Earth. That's the greatest truth. And woe unto those who do not preach this from the rooftops and who actually facilitate and enable the death plague of falsehood by even keeping friends who are of that satanic doctrine of the globe, because they themselves are Satanists and love Satan and perdition and damnation. So nice to know that there is a clear distinction between the true truthers and the main teaching, I believe, that is separating the true ones on this plane is the truth of stationary Earth, because it's such a satanic, ungodly, pathetic, demonic teaching that we're upside down, hurtling around the sun at Mach 88, which is breakneck speeds. This sod of dirt wrapped in soft water and soft atmosphere with butterflies and birds can be hurtling through space at such a breakneck speed, and it doesn't crumble and pulverize, and it just keeps staying as a Humpty Dumpty ball. It's very, very funny. Very, very funny. And shame on you, all of you who think that you live on a Santa ball. Shame on you, because you haven't done any research at all. You're totally and utterly brainwashed and pathetic. And it's sad, because you are delusionary and keeping the world in delusion. And all your friends and everyone who, you think these people think they're woke, because they're got a few talents under their belt, and they still believe that the globe is the globalism, and the globe really and truly exists. Shame on you. Disgusting. Shame. So, long live the truth. Omnia vincit veritas, meaning that the truth will conquer all things. The truth will absolutely conquer all things. And the biggest thing that I will endeavour to smash for all of my reincarnations and everything is the truth of the geocentric, astrological, stationary plane Earth. And my greatest adversaries and the people who are love to pull their panties down is the globies. Absolute ignoramuses and absolute pathetic individuals who are unthinking and have no of using their mind. Totally, they are satanic and demonic. Yeah, all I think about is the fact that what happens is when you associate with these people is you get their consciousness. So if you think you're smart and your boyfriend or your girlfriend is a globie, well, you're not. You're stupid. You're totally stupid because you're actually in their consciousness field, which is total pure ignorance. And you think you can go around teaching something about syncretism or astrology or anything? No, you can't. Because your friends are who you are. What you eat is who you are. Your friends are who you are. You cannot be loving syncretism and having upside down spinning friends, because it's untruth. And you are saying to untruth, yeah, let's just let it go. Yeah, let's just keep the abattoirs and the war machine going and the dollar, the petrodollar, and let's keep globalism alive and perpetuating the lie of the globe. No, not on my watch. The globe and all the Satanists who follow it shall have their panties pulled down, and their small little bit So, long live the truth. What do you think, Matteo?
Yes, for sure, Santos. It's very hard to live in this period because we are living the apocalypse time. It's time of revelation of the truth, because apocalypse in Greek it means revelation.
Yeah.
So it's a great time, but at the same time it's very hard to keep in touch with old style people. As you say, upside down
Upside down spinners.
down dummies. But for example, keep in touch with your family, with your old friends. It's a very big trouble nowadays. And I try to teach to my daughter this kind of principle, this kind of truths, and she's understanding that what she learns at school is bullshit.
Good. Excellent.
It's something, it's a little bit a grain of sand.
Yes.
That you can help the world, the new era is coming.
Yep, the new era is here, where people are enlightened. No upside down spinning types. None at all. We shall not tolerate the false prophets. We shall not tolerate their delusions and live with them and be with them and interact with them, because what happens? Well, you are them. You are just them. What your friends are who you are. If you have demonic, drunkard friends, that's who you are. You're demonic, you're in the darkness, and you're in the left-hand path. So, folks, on this channel, you only get the truth, you only get the right-hand path, and we do not tolerate the false prophets of Baal with their delusions. And so that's the only way to progress as humanity. It's the only way to ascend and transcend, is for truth to live in your heart, and for you to be a truther and to preach from the rooftops day and night, whether it's through Facebook, whether it's through your community, whatever it is, to dispel these perverse lies of the satanic Jesuit globalism globe. And the reason I'm so vehement about this today is because I see some false teachers out there that that should know better, and it's all right for the ignoramuses who don't teach to believe in the globe, because they're they've been indoctrinated, the poor people. But when you see teachers on platforms teaching that kind of BS, and that we live on a Santa ball, not on my watch. So what we'll do now is we'll just close it off. Matteo,
Hey.
let's say, all right, so here we are. Alrighty, so this is Matteo, Gemini, and Santos Aries from Tepoztlan, and we'll be checking you and doing some more lives very, very soon. And on Saturday we'll be going up to the pyramid of
Tepoztlan.
Check it out on YouTube and get some information on it before we do the live. Cheers, folks. All the
Cheers.
best for now.
Ciao.